good shit.
That's what I was laughing at earlier.
Good.
Anyway.
Good.
I don't know how this is going to look in the recording, but there's going to be a more colorful upload.
It's going to look great. Prime Month 2 months early.
Woo!
Everyone ready?
Yes.
Woo!
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Kamen Riders Reviews podcast. I'm Kuchiri, joined by my friends here, Rain, Fresno, and Second. A week before we drag Second to their very first Doctor Who podcast.
You weren't supposed to announce that. Come on.
No, I haven't announced. It's my show.
Wow. Okay.
It's your show. You're doing whatever you want, and I do whatever I want. Like saying, for instance, Hibiki.
I'm terribly sorry for the audience. I'm afraid that Fresno has put the wrong picture up here.
Oh.
Yeah, Fresno put the wrong picture.
Oh,
Hibiki!
Ah.
I feel like this is copyright infringement on my bit. Oh wait,
I'm not going to get a chance to do it again, possibly for another 8 weeks.
No. It's not copyright infringement. You know what it is? And now you're mirroring me.
Damn it.
keeping the tropes alive. How's that?
Well, I've been on. Can we get to Hibiki, please?
Yes, we know.
You mean can we get to the love triangle arc of it?
Or we could just get to the good stuff, which is 18 and 20.
Hey, I like the Ibuki.
Yeah, the shopping bits are neat.
It's wow. This is wild. It's like, oh my god, it's taking place in a city in Japan, and there's monsters. It really feels like Kamen Rider instead of whatever strange show has been dressed up and turned into a Kamen Rider show by proxy. This was originally supposed to be.
It's like they're fighting in the writer's room. Like the Hibiki guy's like, no, I just want it to be a vibes show. And then Toei and whoever else is fighting and saying, no, please remember it's a Kamen Rider show. And they like go back and forth.
Yeah.
Sometimes they hug it out.
It definitely is like back and forth between this. Like on the one hand, you've got, there's monsters in the city and you got to deal with it. And you're even going to fight in an abandoned warehouse like Kamen Rider. On the other, the entire rest of the episode is just the vibes.
I mean, that, and then we get a very interesting premise for this first two-parter. Ibuki catches the Doji Nahime while, on a date. I think he thinks it's a date, but Kasumi is more, hey, we're doing this as friends kind of thing.
Shot down in flames immediately again.
Oh, goodness.
But Ibuki doesn't have any of his tools. He just has the whistle. So he now has to do this monster hunt without his trumpet gun. Which is it's a good premise.
He's got his disguise though. Those are helpful.
Until they melted.
Until they melted.
Until they
were helpful for a little while.
Home. Yeah. And he's got Wolverine claws.
Same as Hibiki, yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid the Doji Nahime suck so much that they actually lose to a Nobody that doesn't have a weapon.
God.
But like this is
he doesn't need one.
Yeah, no, this is the kind of episode that you really can't get with like Current Rider, because in Current Riders, I don't remember the last time they had to be handed weapons. They just have the weapons as part of their transform kit,
Mm-hmm.
That poor lady that gets eaten.
You mean the early Heisei victim?
The victim of the week, yeah.
Honestly, that wasn't as brutal as the diver dude. And
yeah, that's even worse. But this, you don't see it, you hear it, and it's like the imagination runs wild. Ugh.
Well, and once you know what the monster is, it's like, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, she got dissolved in acid. Sorry, she just did.
So they're trying to upgrade Hibiki's drumsticks at the same time. Now he has a lightsaber.
Woo!
So, I love this. It's a cool fire sword, and it's like, yeah, it cuts through the thing, and immediately explodes.
Yeah.
Too powerful.
Oh, that one was a bust.
I like the Midori's actually out in the field with him.
Yeah, I think they're cute.
They are very
Like they're old friends, and he's kind of dorky, and she's very capable and helps him with all of his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It also means that Asumi's mother will have to fight her to the death to get Hibiki at the end.
True. He's so down bad for Hibiki in 19. But
I mean,
I like the little camaraderies that are forming in these episodes. You know, you've got here's two characters that we know they're hanging out. Just enjoy them hanging out and having good chemistry with each other, like Ibuki and Kazumi, or Hibiki and Midori, or Hitomi and Akira in this one too.
Yeah, it's all coming together. They're getting on like a house on fire.
God! At 2 seconds.
I'm not imagining the JoJo meme of all the JoJo's characters kicking
Yes,
on the ground, and it's just the three of us kicking right.
Or 4 Spider-Mans pointing at each other.
Anyway, so I'm going to be completely honest. I was watching Devil May Cry all this morning. I did not rewatch these episodes because why would I want to rewatch Hibiki? Anyway.
Wow, says the host.
These are the notes that I made before I watched 13 through 16. I'm going off of, so I don't fully remember everything, but I do know Todoroki is in this episode, and I make a mention that I think the master's implying Todoroki's gay.
Yeah, why did he say that? Because I thought it was totally normal. He was like, I really like Zonky. I think he's awesome. Nobody was thinking anything, and then he was like, I don't like him like that though. And then everyone, I wasn't thinking that until he said it.
Yeah, old man went down a few points of estimation today.
Heated drama between men.
Heated drama between men. True.
I mean, current.
This isn't build, and this is not Gav, which I understand is like a surpassing build in that regard.
Yeah, that's
very heated drama.
No, I think Gav's outright a boys' love now. Like they put out a new relationship chart, and I don't read Japanese, but according to my Google Translate, they put roommates next to Valen and Gav.
Oh my god!
And they were roommates.
Cousins. They were cousins.
Okay, but Kichiri, call me when they fuse together into one form. And
No, I was
Content
talking.
now.
I was talking with Val, and we are convinced that a chocolate gummy is a thing that may happen in the movie.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no! When's the movie?
What?
When's the movie so I can veto that particular podcast?
Well, we probably won't get to the movie until like 4 months until after the series. And...
Yeah, you gotta wait for that to come out in physical so people can rip it. Yeah.
Great.
Joy.
Right. I do like how Kazumi nearly forgets the shopping when the Dojo and the Hibi show up, because that's very similar to what happened to me when I was Christmas shopping last year.
Oh my
I got it back. I did get it back.
You almost forgot the shopping due to a monster attack?
Not to a monster attack, just leaving it behind.
There was some. He saw a Dalek go down the alleyway.
Yes, that's it. Yes. Yeah. Like, holy shit! We should get out of here. The shopping. Run back for it.
It was an Auton. Second,
God.
What are we talking about? We're just bringing up Doctor Who monsters. It's all good.
Yes, it's all good. No, I'd stop for a drink with my dad because we'd had a good day of Christmas shopping back last December, and then we walked away and we'd left the shopping that we'd already bought at the table. Thankfully, I ran back and got it. So,
That's good.
it almost wasn't Bo second. It almost was terrible. I almost ruined Christmas that year, but I didn't.
The Christmas that was saved by Rain's memory.
I have never run so fast in my life.
So the disc animals now apparently have an invisible mode, which is convenient for plot.
And the CGI budget. Convenient for that too.
True.
There was a weird line. I think Ibuki said like he wanted Akira to start dressing like Kasumi.
Yeah, that was a bit. That was a bit.
I think he just sucks really bad at giving women compliments. I'm trying to read it in like the most generous way possible because
That's
like
a very
I feel like
charitable reading.
yeah, he's kind of like Akira's older brother, and so he's trying to compliment Kasumi because like Akira's not there, so he's trying to be like, I hope that she dresses as stylishly as you, Kasumi, and Kasumi's like, okay, like okay, we'll do that then, and then he's like, and I want to come too. I want to come on the date too.
That's when it all goes a bit. Yeah.
So in the love triangle drama, Asumi likes some Mochi about something I forgot.
Oh,
what it
poor
was.
Mochi in these 4 episodes.
Why he's at the Tachibana shop, I think is what you're thinking of, right?
Yeah.
Because he's like, I'm here helping out, the store. We met that one time. I met Zonky in the hospital. Haha, your cousin is not a Kamen Rider. Haha.
Yeah, he doesn't start working out at Tachibana's until I think episode 18, but he comes to deliver his notes.
Yes,
That
yeah.
he's copied for Akira, who
And
apparently
that's
has got an
why-
orienteering match, and that's why she's absent from school a lot.
Orienteering, we say in quotation marks.
Yeah, orienteering / being attacked by monsters.
It happens during orienteering.
What was the excuse the Power Rangers had in the 90s? Like they were doing some volunteer work or something.
Yeah, basically.
So we get our fight of the episode where Ibuki has to fight without the weapons. We get some neat little... I like this little extra touch. When Ibuki hits the Doji Hime monster, there's like a little brass sound effect.
Yeah. ASMR.
So this is a little... It's like how the Gojuger... By the way, happy 50th anniversary to Super Sentai. Today's the 50th
Yeah, woo.
anniversary.
Yay!
Yep.
It's old.
So are we.
But it's like they all the different Gojujers have a different sound effect when they clap their hands. I don't know. I like that little tidbit. And,
All right, I'll watch
Ibuki has
Gojuger when I get a chance.
wind
God.
power thing, which I will say was probably ripped from Kingdom Hearts because that looks like Arrow from Kingdom Hearts.
First foul, now you. I'll watch Gojuger when I get the chance.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Fred, you will like Gojuger. To be
Would
completely
I?
honest, yeah.
Why is that? Is it just good? Is it just good Sentai in general, or is there?
It's
It's good
good
Sentai with wrestling. Yeah.
Wrestling,
Oh, wrestling.
puns upon puns.
Fighting game reference.
Yeah,
Wrestling
second
and
reference.
puns. You realize I get that with my partner.
Watch it with
More
your partner.
puns. More
Your
puns.
partner might love it because of wrestling.
Oh my god.
Like whenever 1v1's about ready to happen, they do a full-on insane, crazy, like this wrestling announcer comes from like the 5th dimension and starts screaming at the top of his lungs. And
Yeah.
both
Oh my
the
God.
1v1. Yeah.
It's
and,
fucking
like-
Metabot.
Japanese
So-
Michael Buffer.
Yeah.
So usually the monster of the week, or if there's an evil Sentai member, they get to do their introduction, like it's like a Soul Calibur thing, and then it cuts to the ranger that's doing the 1v1, doing their introduction. It's so cool. It's insane. The
So
whole
they
time.
cut a promo. They cut a
Yeah.
wrestling
They cut a promo, yeah.
Yeah. And it's every episode. And this is like 2 minutes out every 20-minute episode, where all of a sudden, this just out of nowhere, announcer just screams, "Go for it!"
We better
They
get
say
Steiner
all
Math.
Power Rangers are created equal.
Yeah,
So you
thank
look
you.
at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and that's not true.
Anyway, we
Very good.
So after that tangent, we move on to episode 18, where Ibuki isn't doing too well in this hand-to-hand fight against this stomach monster.
Ow, acid.
The stomach monster is interesting because when it's not CGI, it looks good.
It's an actual
Yeah.
suit.
Yeah, when it is CGI, it looks like crap, but
Yeah, it's a gross tentacle creature. Yeah, it works.
I also put down Hibiki's trying to strip off his coworkers.
yeah, basically, he's pushing this love triangle that really doesn't want to be pushed between Akira, Mochi, and Azuma.
Akira Mochi, I'm telling you, that's the end game. Akira Mochi.
No. That's the only ship I accept.
I agree.
Did we talk about the part where the girls are between them and it's like, girls are pretty, and then they gets hit in the head with a fucking basketball?
Yeah.
Very on the nose.
I'd like to thank the writer for pointing out just how much this kid sucks.
He doesn't. He's helpful in this episode. He minds the shop. There you go.
Yes, Tachibana is supposed to help the answer to their problem. Underpaid child labor.
Oh God.
Hey, who says he's underpaid?
Why don't he get paid for this shift?
No, I don't even think he gets paid. They were talking about what you want from this. So I just want to hang out with Hibiki. Oh, well, that's your salary then. Enjoy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
For fuck's sakes.
Paying you an exposure to Hibiki.
No, not the paid exposure.
No. Normally we kill people who find out our secret. So you living is payment enough. Enjoy.
Wow.
Your life.
So Akira's trying to get the trumpet gun to Ibuki.
This was so Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, going to each of the wrong places. But as kind of reference I brought up in the last batch of episodes, Akira does run into the Man in Black, the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Passes the fuck out from the.
You know she's doing when she hears a gong.
Yeah. Well, this is the second time she's been in like mortal danger, and the monster is just kind of like, okay, and moved on.
Something's going on with Akira then, isn't it?
Maybe. She's
Well,
not an Oni yet. So maybe they just don't want to fight her until.
But
like,
why not
like
get rid of her now before she becomes an Oni and becomes a problem?
She's not at her full strength. He's got too much honor.
But the villains don't. I mean,
Oh yeah, these stupid kids in the abandoned house.
oh, these two idiots.
Hey, children, don't go hanging around abandoned buildings. Listen to your senpai.
I've watched too many of these shows because I honestly expect them to end up being like a secret dojo in Hime.
That would have been quite the twist.
No, it's just teaching children important lessons, like don't play in abandoned buildings.
Yeah.
I do like how during these scenes, Ibuki's is wearing the shirt they just bought.
Yes.
I mean,
And it doesn't burn up. Bonus.
So buy that shirt.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't burn up.
Yes, it does. He destroys that shirt too.
Oh.
I was half expecting like at the end of this episode he was wearing because there was a debate between two shirts. I was half expecting that it was going to be revealed that he bought both. And like at the end of the episode, he was wearing the other one.
Maybe the acid burns it when he got his chest burnt. That, by the way, was gnarly as hell.
No. When he transforms, the wind disintegrates.
Oh, the wind
when
disintegrates this
it
building.
gets rid of their clothes because of Todoroki in the last batch, where he's like, "Yeah, I did it." Maybe you should be careful how you untransform.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's doing better now, though.
But we'll talk about
He's doing a lot better. We'll talk about him in
this
a bit.
coolest boy very shortly.
Yeah.
But for now, Ibuki.
Well, I do like this whole scene where Midori's a little worried for Ibuki because one, he's hurt. Two, he still doesn't have his trumpet gun, and they found out where this monster is hiding, the lair, the sewer. And there's this whole conversation about what it means to be, a hero, whatever. Being completely badass. And then there's like this whole little musical thing of him just walking through the sewer. If
this were a show, he'd be dead by now.
I want to say that was a pretty badass like scene of him just walking into the lair.
That was the Kamen Rider taking over. Like he took it back from the like human drama love triangle. He like wrestled it back and he was like, he's gonna give a Kamen Rider speech. He's injured, he's on his last legs, but he's gotta defend the people that he cares about. And he's gotta buy time for Hibiki. Make him give the speech.
If it wasn't for Gav 28 showing Valen actually doing one of these speeches as well, I would have made a joke about how Valen, this is how you become a secondary writer right here. But
yeah, but Valen has become the secondary writer, and how he killed a man.
He killed him.
It's fine. It's fine.
But what
It
about the
happened.
baby? What the fuck was up?
What is going on with that baby?
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, you're in for a
That's
treat when you start
okay.
watching Gav.
No, you
Even
need
if
to
you're
watch
watching
Gav.
Gav, I think some people would still be like, I don't know what's going on. People that
Yeah.
are caught up on Gav right now are like, what the heck is going on?
Like the 3 people in the podcast last time.
I like how Hibiki shows up with the trumpet. Doesn't fully explain how he got the trumpet. He just now has it, and Hibiki's like, "Okay, time for me to be the hero." No, I got this.
Akira came through.
It's his episode. It's Ibuki's episode. He's sticking to his guns. His
Damn
trumpet
straight
guns.
is his episode. Good.
But yeah, now we get to talk about Kamen Rider Todoroki.
Underwater blowing. Underwater.
Yeah,
blowing.
we could talk about how
It's
that
not a
doesn't
Kamen
really
Rider
work.
without underwater blowing.
Excuse me?
Makes the show.
It's the show.
I could hear
That's what
the
I look
regret
forward to the
Seconds
most.
voice before they said that.
Yeah, even though all I can see of Second is a still image, I can tell they've got a shitty grin in the face right now.
Underwater blowing.
We can talk about Todoroki. I just wanted to indulge Frez
Thank you.
if they
Thank you
wanted to
very
talk about underwater blowing.
You see, this is how you
Core
this
part
is
of the character.
This is how you can tell you're new to the group. It's like, oh, I should indulge Fresno. Wayne and Kuchiri. Under no circumstances should we indulge Fresno.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun next week, you guys.
No, no, just imagine we have Second and Cat next week.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun next week, you guys.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
On youtube.com/Rainiac or Rainiac.
Yeah, I'm not the Rainiac, unfortunately.
Anyway,
I've tried to show them to Rain. They won't accept it because they suck. But hey. But yeah, Todoroki. Come around Todoroki.
crab battle.
Crab battle. He's cool.
All-
I like him.
All the crabs. This episode should probably get take a look at where all the crabs are in this.
Oh, you
episode.
went there. You went there.
I was going to go with somebody who must really love crab meat.
Yeah,
do you
let's
think
go
they
with
could
that.
cook them like in Monster Hunter? Do you think they could boil the crab and
Battle Chef
like crab
Brigade.
soup?
The new
Exactly.
Monster Hunter has not added the crab monster back in.
Yet DLC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, DLC.
I mean,
No
they added,
DLC,
they
the
added
crabs.
in they added in a water dragon that spits bubbles.
Wait. I've just heard back what I just said. No, scrub that.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said, but I'll be looking forward to listening to
Yeah.
I'll make sure to slow it down too.
Yeah, you do that. You do that. First, I'll be happy. Let's say that.
Good. So anyway, Todoroki fucking rules.
He really does.
So the episode starts with Todoroki killing 3 crabs in like 4 minutes.
And then
And
chilling
every
in a
time-
Dixie Kong. I love him.
And every time he fucking shreds on the guitar. It's so good.
He like records a progress roll like, yeah, it's still 3 giant crabs. Yeah, that does a massive guitar solo.
And the gorilla disc is in on it too.
Yes, that was wonderful.
And then we got the scene where Asumi's mom is down bad for Hibiki. He just mentions Hibiki and she does this little giggle. Just oh my god, she's so damn bad. I love it. And then, as if things couldn't get even better, our old friend, our old running gag comes back. Kajiri,
Dog.
No.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's just Hibiki's practicing on a motorcycle on this BMX playground somewhere, and all of a sudden there's a fucking dog.
And he borrowed the
Dog.
bike because
Oh, it's a cute dog though, really cute.
Well,
he was like,
it's,
this isn't your bike, so please don't crash it this time.
yeah. Still doesn't know how to brake. but
He doesn't crash it at least. He's learning. He's getting better.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's really good at like actually riding the bike. He just can't brake for some reason. So I thought they were gonna have take off the helmet and it was gonna be Todoroki or something. Because I was like, he can really ride that bike. And then he took it off and it was Hibiki and he can't brake. That's some people are just good at some things and not others, I suppose.
I thought it would be Ibuki because he can definitely ride a bike. But
yeah.
Hibiki is like Derek
Kamen Rider.
Zoolander, where Zoolander can't turn left. Hibiki can't brake. This is one.
Imagine if they kept the original story, we might have had like the final arc. He finally learned how to brake. Like that. What if this was building up to that being the original?
Yeah, sure. And in the final episode, Naruto gets his wings.
That's another thing that was a meme from the 01 podcast. Second, everyone in 01 had wings, but Naruto.
Oh, that's true.
He got robbed. Our boy got robbed.
And it all started because of our third podcast. We watched the 01 Geo movie, and another 01's finisher has wings.
God.
Naruto's just got to earn them. I guess he has not earned them. He's got to work harder.
Give him the wings. Give him the wings for the love of God.
So this whole shredding thing has caused Tachibana and Zanki to be a little worried about Todoroki.
What is this newfangled rock music?
What the hell is he doing?
He plays. They're guitar oni. Why are they flabbergasted that the guitar oni is playing the guitar? Are they so old?
Yes.
They don't know what shredding is.
Yes, that's exactly it.
They're old men. What's this newfangled guitar playing?
What is rock and roll?
We only play chords. Yeah.
Who's this Slash person he keeps talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're old.
So it's clear that Tachibana likes to screw with the Oni. So he never calls Ibuki by his real name, and now he's messing with the fact that his daughter has a crush on Todoroki.
He calls Todoroki Todojoki. That's hilarious.
Oh God, she's so down bad for Todoroki. It's not funny.
She really is. She's also down bad for not treating her employees properly. No, assuming does a good job until he drops a bowl, but
it happens. God, the scene where he's like, where the boss man's like, "Can I see you downstairs for a moment?" Oh shit, am I gonna get reamed out on my first day? Oh no, just a little pep talk.
Now that you know our secret hideout, normally we kill people that aren't part of the group. So this is your pay. This is you get to live.
You get to work for us. You get to watch the shop. You get to manage the shop single-handedly. As
I can't remember if it's in 19 or 20, but he actually serves
when
mochi.
We're busy.
He serves mochi.
That's true. He serves mochi, and he serves mochi.
Oh, very good. Yeah. Can we just point out, by the way, that poor Mochi is even getting cut now in the outro?
Oh no! I don't watch the outro. I'm sorry.
It shows Ibuki and Akira together. It shows the two sisters together, and Hitomi on their own.
Oh, Hitomi Akira. That's Endgame.
Yeah, but maybe we can move them together for the next outro.
Yeah.
Just suddenly get them closer and closer together, like grandmother's footsteps.
Yes.
And then the final frame of episode 48, they kiss.
So
right.
here's a wild thing to me. What are we calling this experimenter dude again? The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Did the Undertaker spend an entire episode on that goddamn beach?
Yes.
God damn it.
The Undertaker's 10 years older than it was.
Just cleaning out crabs like it's nobody's business.
Also, there's some vintage fucking shit. At some point, they're using a computer, right? That you can see, and they show the screen. And what a fucking, this is current for the show, but what a throwback! They're using Windows XP.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're old.
Oh, that took me back. Jesus.
No, it's clear we're watching a show from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like the first season of new Doctor Who is now. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So Todoroki is just throwing discs all over the place, and they're wondering why he needs to get them repaired all the time. Todoroki actually saves the victim of the week in episode 19.
He saves the family, yeah.
Hey.
He does not save the fisherman from episode 20.
Oh God.
He can only do so much.
Oh,
He's working real hard.
That victim of the week was brutal.
I don't remember what actually happened, but I wrote down the note. That was a bit unnecessary, but I think that's the rule for this writer.
What happened to him? Oh, he got impaled by several tentacles.
Wait, which episode did you write? It was unnecessary.
19. So a character says that was a bit unnecessary.
Oh.
Oh, that was over the dojo of the Hime. That was a bit unnecessary. And then he kills them.
And then a big crab shows up, and then in 19 should just be killed in episode 20 immediately.
But there's something about
He's the crab master.
He's the crab master, yes. But
Todoroki's the crab master. Go ahead.
Kamen Rider Crab Master coming to a cinema never. Yeah, but they say, don't they, that is it Bakugani, the giant crabs?
Something.
Yeah.
But
if enough of them are seen at once, this is like a really bad omen for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're not wrong.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Too many crabs.
Crabs.
Yeah, you gotta get those crabs under control.
And the boss crab shows up.
So much crab meat. And then it's like that, that meme where it's the crabs dancing. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that was these episodes.
Yeah, it's basically these episodes.
Yeah,
Except that they die at the end instead of being happy and dancing.
Yeah, the giant crabs boss turns out to be a giant scorpion. An Akakiri.
And it's got wings.
Yeah.
It's got fucking wings.
Anybody can have wings except ours.
It's taking its Red Bull. It's got wings.
Even the goddamn crab monsters get wings before ours. This is hard.
And the Dojo of the Hime have wings now too.
God damn it.
That's true.
Which leads to one of the best kills ever, by the way. The double impalement. Holy shit!
Oh Christ, that was gnarly.
It's just some guy who shows up and does cool stuff. It doesn't matter if it's practical.
Hibiki is a children's karate program.
True. Kamen Rider
Some cool shit
Hibiki,
happens.
featuring Todoroki from Devil May Cry.
So that's why the Republicans hate that show so much.
Oh,
I'm going there. I don't care anymore. Scorched earth. Screw it.
Hey, it's not your channel. We can say whatever the frick we want.
Censored.
Yeah, don't forget the person who runs this channel was banned on Twitter for a year for telling a transphobe to shave a cactus. So
Cactus.
Yeah, that's true.
Cactus. LOL, LMAO, Twitter.
I still stand by that statement. But anyway,
Yeah.
You should. It's right.
Good.
we get a nice character building scene between Zanki and Todoroki to talk about the shredding.
This horrible newfangled musical thing that you are doing,
What's this rock music you've been doing, Todoroki?
says the guitar Oni.
Rock
I really
rock
like
music.
Zanki as a mentor, though. Like, I like the way that, because he did this also in the previous Todoroki episodes, where he just doesn't say anything and he just lets Todoroki talk, and Todoroki will like talk himself into a corner and be like, "No, I'll stop if you want me to. I'll stop doing the shredding. I just thought it'd be a good idea." And Zanki's like, "Whatever, man. Whatever, do you?" And Todoroki's like, "Okay, I'll stop." And then he stops, and then at the end, Zanki's just kind of like, "You had to figure it out by yourself, man." I think he's a really good mentor.
That's
Like a good bad mentor that just kind of lets you do your mistakes on your own.
Oh, yeah.
No, and then at the end of this, he does become the helper to Todoroki. So, hey, it's going to be hanging out.
I too like the mentor relationship between Zanki and Todoroki. I really like the fact that when he actually triumphs, he's like, aren't you going to do that? And he actually mimes the guitar, which is great.
Yes, he's supportive.
Because he said, I told you to do things your own way, and you're doing it, and this is your way of being an Oni, and good for you.
Yeah.
Todoroki's so goddamn cool. He's my fave.
No, I highly
He's
expect
super cool.
Zanky is going to be shredding here soon as well. Maybe, who knows?
I would love that.
But he retired,
you can
so
teach an old Oni new tricks.
that would be great. Yeah, and the fact that he's actually doing not to just look cool, he's doing it to purify the battlefield afterwards. He says,
Yeah, he actually had an explanation. It might be a lie. You're right.
Yeah, that's very good. Nobody had an explanation.
Todoroki is a wonderful combination. He is both the coolest ever and an absolute fucking dork.
He's a goof. He is a goof, but he's a very
totally oblivious to the younger sister being really, really into him. Because she's like, we should go on a date. We should go to dinner. And he's like, and like he runs to the car and gets in and starts like reciting his Oni lessons to himself.
And she's blowing kisses from the entrance instead of.
I don't think he's oblivious. I just don't think he's interested.
The old man is like, what are your intentions with my daughter? Excuse me?
I think she's a nice lady.
I have intentions now? What?
Yes. Where was this energy for Ibuki, by the way? Like, Ibuki is constantly asking Kasumi, like, hey, you want to go on a date? Hey, you want to pick out some clothes for me?
Because Ibuki's cool and not a goof, so it's okay by the father, I guess.
Yeah. Father approves of Ibuki, but not Todoroki yet.
Yet. He will, though. He will.
Well, I think it's more that Kasumi has no actual interest in Ibuki, but I don't know.
Oh, I think they will have before I think there will be a romance before we're finished.
You say that, but you gotta remember. You say that, you gotta remember. We are 9 episodes away from the moment.
Oh yeah, from
the recommended cutoff point.
Well, 9 episodes away from never touching the show again. Yeah, great.
We're 9 episodes away from having a different Kamen Rider to talk about, who is also named Kamen Rider Hibiki, apparently.
We're 9 episodes away from James Hurley outside Twin Peaks.
Oh my god.
Sean, if you're listening, you know what I mean.
Who also plays the guitar.
Who also plays the guitar, yeah.
Yes! Oh my god!
We're apparently 9 episodes away from Chris Chibnall taking over Doctor Who.
No! No!
Oh, God.
Don't you even manifest that? How dare you?
I don't even know what's going to happen in the next batch of episodes. I gotta assume we're going to get the next Hibiki form soon.
Forms, huh? By this
it's
point,
a Kamen Rider show, technically. So
3 forms.
Yep. I already spoiled that he has 3 forms.
Like,
if you really want to call,
wow.
If you really want to call his first upgrade an actual form.
Isn't like by this point in a regular Kamen Rider show, you have a second form and then Berserk form?
Not quite Berserk form yet. That's usually in like the 23 range. If they do a Berserk form,
yeah. Alternatively, if it's Kamen Rider Go, you have 8 forms by episode 20.
Well, no. So like like how we explained that Cake was in the first upgrade. Brain.
Yeah, I know. I'm here.
Yeah. So all the other forms before Cake were just equal power forms to Gummy, and then Cake was the first actual upgrade.
And now the ice cream one is another one.
Yep. So usually around episode 13 in the current series, we would have had this upcoming Hibiki form as a super form. And of course, Hibiki would have had like 5 other mini forms as well. What's up, Fres?
I was just about to say that around this time-ish, Bill got a Berserk form.
Black Hazard on!
Pain and misery.
Build also moved really, really fast, though, I think. Build was really, they had a lot going on, to be fair, so I understand how they got to it a little sooner.
Oh.
And Hibiki refuses to be like any other Kamen Rider, so I guess I am not surprised that there's not been a quote-unquote super yet, other than his upgraded sticks.
Just wait. His quote unquote upgraded form will be that he gets his clothes survive the henshin. That's it.
Clothed Hibiki.
Clothed Hibiki. No, that's very close to what the actual final form's called.
No, seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you were joshing me.
But the following Kamen Rider after this one doesn't even get a super form. Kabuto literally only has his base form and his final form.
Does he get wings?
Yes.
There you go.
Naruto!
Fuck it, Naruto.
The next Kamen Rider also gets to have time travel as one of his main powers. Which
Wow,
is
such a Naruto, my God.
He fiddles with the timeline, so Naruto always had wings.
No, but that's all I can think about
or...
what may happen on the next one. I said this last week. I really enjoyed this batch of episodes. I feel like I enjoyed the Ibuki ones more than you guys did, which is
yeah.
rare.
Well, I don't know. The Ibuki ones, it's like I said, it's interesting the tug and pull between traditional Kamen Rider and weird vibe space show that is happening. But it does play back and forth with the Ibuki ones, and I enjoyed that. But Todoroki is just so goddamn fun, and opening the episode with the dynamic beating up 3 crabs in a row and shredding after every one. Just he fucking rules, and I love him, and I really like those. So yeah, this was a fun set of batches of episodes, and good shit.
Just a scene I forgot to mention from episode 18 that I really liked is when the monster's been killed for that episode, and they're all hanging out at Tachibana's, and then Mochi shows up, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get everyone dumplings for a treat. She managed to just blag 3 dumplings at a girl. Mochi.
Hell yeah.
She didn't do anything like the others, but she still gets to enjoy 3 dumplings.
She's part of the crew. She just doesn't know anything. She's part of the gang now.
It's a conversation being cut. She got 3 dumplings.
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you think of these episodes?
Before anyone gets upset at me, she's not actually been cut. That's being said for comedic effect. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I like the Ibuki episode 17 and 18, particularly the shopping thing. I thought that was really, really funny. It's just that Todoroki is great. Really great. So episode 19 and 20 were fantastic. Best 2 episode, best 2 parts so far. I think the show has actually improved tremendously since he came into the picture.
Oh, well, for sure. It's definitely a much different feeling show. Second?
Yeah, I would echo the sentiment that I really liked all of these episodes. I really liked that they took the focus away from Hibiki and Asumu for a little bit, and they focused on their secondary and tertiary riders, because they are a lot more like, the traditional Kamen Riders. They do the kick, they do the ride, they do the fight the monsters with the karate bug man, they shred on the guitar and all of that stuff. And I think based on the preview, I think we are going to get more of them, because I saw that there was going to be Ibuki and Todoroki teaming up in the next episode. So hopefully Kuchiri will be very happy that it will be an Ibuki Todoroki episode or episode.
Yes.
And Hibiki's off, taking a little break. He's been doing a lot of work. He's going to chill for a little bit.
So last podcast, I made the mistake of thinking that we were going to have to put a pause to Hibiki, because I completely did not remember how the
Doctor Who it's me taking a step away from Gav is what we're going to have to do because of Doctor Who. But hey,
yep, it's fine. You'll be back in 3 Gavs.
That sounds like a threat. You'll be back. You'll be back.
3 Gavs.
You son of a bitch. You'll be back.
You'll be back. Don't you see? Oh, other than that, Fresno's, how's your Monday nights going?
It's going good. Still playing Valhalla, the cyberpunk bartending action game where you serve cyberpunk girls drinks and they say out of pocket shit. It's been a blast. Incredible computer.
Stop getting the robot drunk.
And
I only got the robot drunk the one time, right?
It was enough.
You've also been dumping all your old streams from like 10 years ago onto YouTube.
Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, more of that. We're almost there. We're almost there. There's maybe like how many of these little fuckers do I have left? I don't know. There's maybe like 20, 25 videos left, something like that.
Hmm.
Hopefully, like 3 or 4 at a time. They're dog shit, but I want them saved. So you know.
Rain, what big things happening for the Doctor Who podcast group coming
Oh,
soon?
you know, nothing big. Just an entire new series.
The last season ever of the new Doctor
The
Who.
last season of the new Doctor Who. Yeah, it's totally being cancelled after this.
The TARDIS set has already been struck.
Just ignore the TARDIS set right there. It's already been destroyed.
Yeah.
Just don't look
Source,
over there.
trust me.
Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, basically. But we just completed. We just did Let's Kill Hitler with Kat's roommate Chris being drafted in to be an extra guest. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's the actual name of an episode. Second. To
Yeah,
our
you did
friend
what?
Randy.
Yeah, it's called Let's Kill Hitler. We didn't actually kill Hitler, but
We-
if we had, he could have blamed us.
They held him at gunpoint and locked him in the closet. It's fine. He got owned.
Oh, he also got punched. He got punched.
He got owned. Yeah, exactly. And then starting next week, we're doing season 2 or series 15 or what the hell they're calling it now. It's getting very confusing. And as exclusively announced by Kachiri, thanks for spilling the beans, dude. Second will be joining us for the first episode.
Woo! About robots, just like Kamen Rider 01.
There you go. Tie in.
I swear to God, if the robots have wings,
Give them wings.
Yeah, the robots have wings. Belinda has wings. Everyone has wings apart from Naruto.
Oh man, that's gonna be so much fun. And then
cat in the same.
second,
Yeah, I know.
That's just gonna be like the best energy ever. It's looking forward to it. Speaking of looking forward to more second, how goes the covers for Goju?
They're up. There's a cover now. For April Fools, I wanted to have a normal real cover and a awful kazoo cover posted at the same time.
Nice.
So then people going to the channel would be like, I wonder which one the real one is. And I think I did an okay job. So I posted a cover of the ending of Gojuger, and I posted a cover of the opening of Ryu Soldier. And so whichever one is the kazoo one is up to the audience to find out. And that's how the channel is going.
Amazing. I love it.
I have my theories on which one's the kazoo one, because I'm one of those. I will say I hated the Ryu Soul opening just because of the flute. I don't know why that I was not a fan of that flute. Anyway,
this might be spoilers, but I wonder if it's both of the kazoo, and that's the joke.
That would have been an incredible twist. But one of them is real. But next year I'll do 2 kazoo covers, or 3. Or 4.
I've spoiled it for a year in advance. Way to go, mate. Fres, do you want to say something?
I just wanted to mention, since Second mentioned April Fools, that made me remember that we did a April Fools podcast on my channel, where it was just me and the Quantum Leap Reviews crew, me, Michael Hoovey, and Sean Dillon, and we had just a free-form discussion of hot takes on space media and comics and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's just about a little under 2 hours of just us bullshitting, getting things off our chest, just freestyling, having a good time. So feel free to check that out.
I still say my roommate heard what you guys said about Haunt on Hill House. My roommate would have been getting tickets to New York and Canada to bury some.
Canada, I didn't say anything about. I haven't even seen the Netflix adaptation.
I got nothing going on. I got an email for another Kimco game, and I took one look at the screenshot, and I'm like, no more. I need to sit down and get back to streaming. I need to. Also, I want to do my Wily Castle video. I really need an editor that's willing to work for free. That's what I really need.
You are the editor that's willing to work for free.
Unfortunately, money needs to be exchanged for goods and services.
Something dropped the prices. Right.
Oh man.
Did you see that ridiculous situation, by the way?
Which one?
They hijacked the Treehouse stream.
Oh
yes.
Those poor fuckers at the Treehouse stream got their stream hijacked by people just spamming drop the prices over and over again.
Boy, howdy, the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement sure did not go over the best. Now did it?
I enjoy. I'm going to make a very controversial statement. I am not surprised that they are selling their games at $80 because the games have been $60 for the last 20 years, and $60 in 2025 is not the same as $60 in 2007.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying about it. I'm like, am I happy the price is going up? No. Am I going
to me, the real scum move wasn't that. The scum move was the cute little game where you're actually inside the console is paid.
Oh, that's a paid game? No.
That's a paid game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so dumb. That's actually dumb. That's fucking 1-2 Switch all over again.
Oh boy.
It's not bundled with the console for free like it should be. It's paid.
I mean, the back half has the back half of that direct had some interesting third-party things, but the first-party offerings is basically just, oh, here are games I already played from 2018.
The triple whammy at the end of the Dust Bloods, which is basically Bloodborne 2, but we can't call it that. Kirby Air Riders for 20 goddamn years, and Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Okay, Rain. Okay, Rain. I do not want a house on your parade. You can be excited as fuck about the Donkey Kong.
No, Donkey Kong. It's been too long since we had a decent Donkey Kong game. So
yeah, Tropical Freeze was the last one.
Tropical Freeze is good.
But
that was what, 10 years ago?
20
10 years ago?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, Jesus.
11, we're old.
And then the last 3D DK game's been 25 years. So
26 years, yep. Came out in 99.
Anyway, anyone got any other plugs they want to drop before we wrap things up?
Watch Simple Gear. I don't know.
That's not a plug.
Thank you.
Close enough.
So
Actually, come to think of it, Second's the other one who has not seen any Sinfo Gear.
Second run.
So you'll see all four of us plus Kat on Rain's channel next week, Monday or Tuesday, depending on how fast Rain pumps up the podcast.
Yeah, all right. Look, I was good. I got it up on Monday this week. You still beat me somehow, but
Pump up.
Oh yeah,
can.
For those who didn't know, whenever we were doing plugs on the last Gap podcast, Rain challenged me to see how fast we can get our podcasts out. And
he beat me by a day.
Yeah. And Fresno was like, "Oh wait, you guys are racing to see who gets their podcast out," and got beat.
Yeah, and then this asshole beat me again with the Quantum Leap podcast. So
I didn't even know we were having a race, and I still came in second.
He won the race, and now he's happy.
Anyway, so we'll see you guys for Hibiki in 2 weeks and Doctor Who next week. Have a great night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye now.